Hey guys, and welcome back to Trainz. We continue our big build. The first thing we're doing today is putting up a new bridge. Now that's going to go at the end of the retaining wall and where the track pinces together. Now eventually we're going to be running the bus service across there. Now this bridge does want to put a central pillar in, so we have to be very careful actually how wide we put it. And I've got the train there just making sure everything's got clearance. Now this recording was done before Trainz 19 came out. Well, the build part. Obviously, as you probably worked out from me mentioning it, I'm actually chatting now after it's been done. It's been out a few days. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do. Continue and maintain on this build or move it across. Probably move it across. And I'll probably show you guys the process of doing that as well. That's the bullhead track down there. And I know for a fact that that doesn't load on Trainz 19, so we're going to have to replace all that. And I do wonder how many other assets we've got to replace as well, but well, we'll come to that when we come to it. Right now it's just checking up the height, trying to make it sort of, we want to make it even. Because we do have the choice, we might as well. Now we continue the, well, we put an asset on there by accident, we continue the retaining wall. Now I choose to take it, back to the other tracks than here. Now really I should have taken it down to right way down to the junction, I think, so probably that'll get changed. So it's quite a bit of wasted space down there. So off we go back to the end of the passenger station. Actually, no, it doesn't go that far this side. Actually, it goes down slowly. It starts the passenger side the other side. We do go a tad further than this though. As you can see, we'll just take it down slowly. Below, that's the freight station. So those are new to the build, new to the channel, we have two stations. On the right, there from the tracks going up, we have the passenger station. On the left, we have the freight station. Now I'm basing the idea, it's the concept at least, of what King's Cross might have looked like a long time ago, because that had a freight station and a passenger station quite close. So with the town, on the town side of it, we're going to be putting the entrance to the freight station around the back, and obviously the passenger station sort of forth at the front, like King's Cross is around that area. Trying to raise the ground as near to possible to that wall. Don't really want it to raise it on the outside of the wall in the track area. That's it, and I've got to mess that up. I love the undo button. So now I'm trying to decide what's next. So this is next. What I've actually done off camera is put all the grey surface there on. It's a bit boring to watch, so I've cut all that out. And now we're just starting to place some of the buildings. Now if you're new to the channel, you're thinking, oh, I wanted to see that, and I don't think many of you are. A previous episode does show me putting some of it in, on the other side. Now, what I'd done is put a lot of these things on the wrong layer. That's why I keep having to change it. Now I'm editing via the session layer, so every time you place something down, but by default it places it on the session layer, and I don't really want that. I forgot to change it. People know me, they know I don't like things floating. So you're going to see me messing about this quite a bit. I do whinge about that quite a bit, actually. When you see these assets, buildings and roads and things just floating in the middle of nowhere, I don't like that at all. So a lot of editing will be put on camera and off camera to make sure that doesn't happen. Especially if it's visible from the track. Yeah, well, up we go. That's it. Eventually we just have to even that road out a bit. Right now it's just a matter of working out what building goes where. We're going to have car parks and things, it's just a matter of texturising it. I think that'll be on the... When I do that, that'll be on the next episode, possibly. Now the next big question is, I wonder how many of these assets for this factory area actually will make it over to 2019. Trainz 19, I'm a tad worried. I really do hope the passenger station does. There's a lot of work gone into that. And here's the road going across. And it's floating, and I don't like that. I'm hoping I do fix it, please. Earlier version of myself, do fix that. It's a couple of weeks ago since I actually recorded the play bit of this, the build part of this. I had a mammoth session, which I recorded about 6 episodes worth. Basically, I did it over the course of one day. Slowly it's getting better. And we will have a road going upwards as well to those buildings up there. There we go. Okay, nice to press the shift button there. Now, there we go, that's fixed it. Don't float, come on. Now, whether I put paths and things on this side, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll look what the textures actually look like and then decide. Bit of a landslip there, I think. Now, most of this, I think, is going to be grey. I think the texture. It's going to be sort of very sort of working and sort of grey and not nice around here. Be interesting when we get the bus route going through and we have cars on it, and I think it looked quite lifelike then. Once it's done. So many items on the wrong layer. Oh well. It's like choosing what sweet to eat next. Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, I think we try this one. We probably delete this one. See through. There are going to be areas for this. I think it's been good for a train, actually. train depot. I think we'll probably have some bushes and things over there to sort of hide any sort of gaps or anything. We're heading down to the main station. As I say, I do hope that when we move over to 2019 there's nothing wrong with that station. It's an inbuilt, but again, on the other route when I moved it across, everything which was inbuilt didn't want to move across. So, yes, we shall see. Oh, it's floating. Stop it, for him. Come on, that's it. Lower it down properly. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah. We'll get it. It won't float eventually. I'll just put another spline point in, that would do it. What earlier me? That's it, let that down. Now once again, this is meant to be in the sort of 1960s. We've got to have some sort of 60s blocks and things there somewhere. Oh, we do lower this down. I remember doing this. That's it. Raise up a bit. Perfect. Yeah, that's right. Now we turn this one round, don't we? Yes, we do. My memory's not completely shot. I quite like the fact that it doesn't completely join. I could have joined it perfectly, but I like the fact that it doesn't. I think we join two together or put them next to each other, those buildings. That's it, and we have a nice little road in between. I'm not sure, does that stay there? Fire Brigade does, I think. Can't truthfully remember what actually goes along here now. Office blocks and things. Ease up a bit. Problem is, as soon as I do that, now the road's floating again. Yes, I just noticed that. Ah, is that my solution? I'm more intelligent than I look, yes. We can have a massive car park and maybe some trucks out the front or something like that. Big wall, brick wall out the front, some sort of gates. And a big, yes, fix it, come on, fix it. But with the land, you have to fix the land, that's it. Perfect, that's it. No, we don't use that there, but we do use it, I seem to remember. It's got to the side. Why would I use it there? Yes, that's right. That one doesn't load, does it? Perfect. A few of those. Because why not? Yeah, not too bad. I'm judging myself now. It's such, the time has actually gone in between recording this and actually doing it. I'm just judging myself now, so. I think once you've got the other assets like trucks just parked there, I think that'll look fine. We have little car parks outside the front as well, most of these. And there's a floating road and I don't like that. If I haven't fixed it, I will go back and fix it. Floating road again. Oh, come on, fix it. It's everywhere. Well, that's it for this episode. More to come. Actually, a lot of this gets finished on the next episode. There's another about 20 minutes build, and this part of the city's then done. We'll even colour it in. Then we'll, well, the basic build anyway. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please press the like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And if you press that ding dong bell button, that even tells you when I actually put stuff on. Okay guys, cheers then. Bye bye.